Hello and welcome to another Bushwhacker review. Today we are going to be taking a look at Joey Logano's Shell-Pennzoil Daytona Special from 2025. And yes, this is an air freight release. Because I know there's going to be people like, wait, when did that come out? This is actually an air freight release that I got at the track at Watkins Glen this year. So always take a look at the box. Once again, got your generic box, NASCAR Cup Series, Lionel Racing, 2025. Render the car right there, Joey Logano, standard finish, 2025. Made a total of 588 of these things. NASCAR Cup Series, standard finish. Same stuff on the back of the box. Register your car at Lionel Garage, and you, of course, have your copyright and such on the bottom of the box. Here is the car itself, his special Daytona 500 paint scheme from this season, which, if you can't tell what it is meant to be the Joseph Newgarden Indianapolis 500 winning paint scheme. If I can fit these both on screen. I guess after it won 2 races in a row at Indianapolis for the 500, they decided to see if it gave Joey any luck. It did not. And then it didn't really give them luck in IndyCar either once they got to the Indianapolis 500 this year, but it is really cool that they finally did this. I've been wanting this for years, and I was so happy that they finally did this. The car looked amazing on a Cup car body. He was doing pretty well. He won the first stage. Then he had some weird, a piece of a bag went through his grill and then made his car start smoking. So it looked like he was going to be over, but then he completely fixed it. He drove all the way back through the field near the end of the race, and then Stenhouse and him got together, both being aggressive, and then there was a big one. I was really hoping they brought this car back for the Brickyard 400, but they didn't. So I'm back in 2016 when Logano brought back the Mosaic car for the Brickyard. This would have been really cool to bring back for the Brickyard this year, but that wasn't a good race for Joey either. Played the perfect strategy, had the lead with a few laps left right in front of Bubba on the same strategy, was going to win the Brickyard 400, and then his tire blew. He is not having very good luck this year. Anyways, let's get down to sponsors. On the hood, you have Shell and Pennzoil. Got Ford Mustang number 22. Down the side, you got Pennzoil and Shell. Got Hunt Brothers Pizza and Auto Trader back there. Ford Performance on the side skirt. Got Discount Tire and Snap-on the C post. On the B post, you got Ford, PPG, Mazak, AAA, and Coca-Cola. Typical tendencies and such up front. The back, you got 22 Crew Shell-Pennzoil. Got Ford number 22. This does have the big Super Speedway spoiler, which I guess this is the Ford Super Speedway spoiler, so I guess that's why they don't put them on wins, because there's too much clear piece, but I don't know. It does actually have the black front and red back. Said all of Logano's cars are like that. They're finally starting to actually get that on a lot of the cars. Like the Hunt Brothers had it, his new primary had it, so good to see that Lionel's finally getting that. Does have the double big huge shark fins on the rear window. Shell-Pennzoil on the deck lid with Cap Gemini on the roof. This is number 577. How many do they make? 588, so this is close to one of the last few. Got the same stuff on the other side as usual. Take a look under the hood. If it wants to open, there we go. Got Shell-Pennzoil and Powered by Ford under there. There's the engine detail if you want to see that. Obviously no deck lid. The roof flaps, of course, do open. And there's the inside of the car if you want to see that. Not a whole crazy lot to talk about this paint scheme, just a really cool paint scheme, and I'm really happy that Shell finally did this. They then followed this up by actually running a yellow submarine with Pennzoil for the Coca-Cola 600, and Lionel didn't even attempt to offer it. Thanks. One of the most iconic racing paint schemes liveries of all time is in NASCAR for the first time officially, and they don't offer it. Whatever. I said it is really cool that Shell finally this is the first time we've really ever gotten a true special Shell paint scheme for Logano ever. Yes, he ran different color scallop cars in the past, the Matched Indy cars, he had the red and white one in 15 and 19. He ran the white and gold one, which is still probably my favorite scallop paint scheme. That white with the metallic gold is amazing, but it was still the scallop design. This is the first time that he's had a completely different paint scheme. Before, it wasn't scallops, and it's not he didn't really run anything different for the paint scheme, the next-gen paint scheme, the one, 2 of the last 3 championships. And then this year there's a brand new primary, but This just looks fantastic. Like I wish he would have just kept this as his primary, honestly. I do like the new primary. Like it's definitely an improvement over the last 3 years, but this would have looked really cool as a primary too. And like I said, I wish they would have at least brought it back for one other race at the Brickyard. But who knows? Hopefully they continue this next year, or if Newgard has a new paint scheme next year, just from the get-go copy over to Logano's car for a race. It's not like this car is like crazy not Pennzoil either. Like I don't think Pennzoil has a problem with it because Pennzoil's colors are red, yellow, and white and black too. So it's not like it's clashing colors or anything. I wonder if that was maybe the handoff. Maybe like they wanted to run this, and then Pennzoil's like, fine, you can run yours, but we're gonna run R&D car paint scheme too. That's how we got the yellow submarine. I don't know. Gonna have to get a custom of that. I said I'm so shocked that they just completely ignored offering that. Logano, the only thing he's had DNP this year was the Auto Trader that's the same as every other year, and the Hunt Brothers Red DNP'd and everything except for the 164th, so we're getting a 164th this year, I guess, but whatever. They still have not said anything on the Pennzoil Platinum, which is weird. His new Pennzoil Ultra Platinum. It's been up since March, so you think it's fine, but it still doesn't have numbers or anything, so I don't know. It better be fine, because I'm going to get really annoyed if Lionel just pulls it oh, we forgot to DNP that, and DNP's it 4 months later, but just have to wait and see on that one. Anyways, if you want this card, is not out yet, as I said. This is an air freight release that you can only get from the haulers at the track. I believe the ARC of this comes out in I think it's on the September 9th or 10th report. So you have to wait till then if you have it on order, or if you happen to go to a race in the next couple weeks, you can pick it up there. They are always more expensive at the track, and they're even more expensive than that if it's an air freight. But really, air freight's the only way I ever buy cars at the track, just because if they're not air freight, if it's a car you can get anywhere else, you're going to be paying what are they, 90? Or they're at least 90, I think 80 or 90. 85, 90, something like that, just for a standard ARC that was 75 before, and now is 79 with the whole tariff crap. But air freight's about the only way I'm ever going to buy something at the track, just because at least that way, if you're paying extra, there's a reason you're paying extra, because you're actually getting it early before everyone else. So who knows? Remember, for whatever diecast needs, you can go to circlebdiecast.com, and if you use the code BWhack, you can get $5 off shipping on any order over $30. So go check it out if you want anything. But I think that's pretty much all there is to say. This has been a review of Joey Logano's Shell-Pennzoil Daytona 500 special from 2025. Hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching.